And you got to scooch, homie. You got to scooch. You got to scooch. Hey, go lay down in your bed. Turn the fan down. Dang it. Just turn that on. Hello, hello. Whenever you get in, if you could just... Oh, it's going to shake for a second. Let me know if you can hear and see everything okay. I tried to do a different angle. It's a little bit easier to see the stacks of chips, and it's easier to play from left to right, I think, than away from you. So I'm doing that. I'm playing standing on my mats today. Got some nice memory foam mats down on the wood floor. Man. How is this fan? I guess you can't tell. I'll ask you once you get in. What's up? Can you hear and see okay? Hungry for rice balls. Dude, go get some. There's nothing like that here, I don't think. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. But, fast food in College Station. Yeah, I found a couple places I really like. I'm like a sucker for Mexican food, so there's some really good Mexican food. And there's a really good sushi place that's not too expensive. And there's a really good Italian place that we found. It's cool because in downtown Bryan... Oh, real quick before I keep going. There's like a really slight shake on the camera from the fan being on. But if the fan is not on, then I die. So, but if it's too bothersome, then I will turn it off and just sweat it out. So let me know if that shake is bothering you. But yeah, downtown Bryan, all these... I think... It's not bad. Okay, cool. A lot of these places, because it's a small town, do like really good lunch specials. So we can eat, Bree and I can go downtown Bryan and eat like a really nice Italian restaurant for lunch, and she gets the gluten-free, and we walk out with tip. It's less than $20 for both of us. It's awesome. So we're trying to find more of those places. Once my brother is here, we'll probably try some new places because it's harder with Bree, with her being gluten-free and all. She's within the first week of being here, we ate at a place that was supposedly able to prepare gluten-free, and then she got sick. So it's like immediately she's scarred and afraid to eat out anywhere, which I get because she's like out for like 2 days. She literally can't leave the bed, and so it's just tough. But yeah, at least we found that Italian place. All right, I got my sponsored grapefruit today, and I got my little Halloween koozie. LaCroix, sponsored. Welcome to Marvel Champions. It's new expansion, Cloudspire. New superheroes, new everything. New game. So, I do have the scenario set up. Just a little backstory. I'm not going to read the whole thing because there's a lot. But basically, you're playing as this dude, Cram, which apparently they like to just make people's names backwards. So Mark, Cram the Mighty. You're like a military officer for the Giants, the Brawnen. And basically one of your officers caught an air, which are the birds, trying to like scout the area. and they got the information that they're going to kind of invade us. So we're going out to destroy some of their like people. I don't know, something like that. Let's see. We're going to. We have a battle plan. We're striking quickly up to the gates of Testament. So I think that's their like home capital. So we're going all the way up to their home capital. Yeah, dude, the koozies from Target. They've got like a whole line, and they're like thick, nice koozies. I really like it. Spoopy week is upon us. Are you doing candy or anything? How popular is your neighborhood get? I'm really hoping that now that we're out of an apartment and in a neighborhood, we'll get some kids trick-or-treating. Because we'd always get like one or two. And it rained like every Halloween, unfortunately. But I'm going to roll for the variable setup. So all I do is roll this d6. I rolled a 2. And so 1 to 2, we set up the spires as shown, so nothing's going to change. So we've got, starting on the board, I get to start with Cram, my hero, with 5 health. He starts on the board, and then all of these spires out are all from the heirs. And then they also get to start with one of their heroes, Darb. He's starting off the mat, and he comes in at round 3. So my objectives I need to complete. I need to destroy all of the minaret spires. So this is a minaret spire. There's only one on the board currently. So by the end of wave 4, I need to have all of the minaret spires destroyed. And if you see this gigantic stack, this thing is loaded up with defense. So it's going to take a while to kill. The second objective I need to do is all air spires are defeated. So I can't have any spires at the end of wave 4. And lastly is to defeat their fortress gate, which has 10 health. And if I do that early, it immediately ends the scenario. So if I were to defeat the fortress gate in wave 3, I would win and I'd get that objective. But because the other 2 ones say at the end of wave 4, I immediately fail those. So I can't win too soon. I have to win in wave 4. And then you really only need to complete one of those to win. But I want to go for all 3. And then my loss condition is if Cram the Mighty dies. And, I don't know. I assume that if your gate gets destroyed in any scenario, you lose. And I'm sure that's in here somewhere. But I'm going to play that way. If my gate gets destroyed, I lose as well. Because that seems to make sense. So he's the only hero I'm allowed to have in play. Darb remains here and is considered out of play until he gets deployed in wave 3. And then we're going to get right into it. So wave 1, I'm going to go first. I need to supply the market. Before I do that, there's an event phase. So I roll the die. I rolled a 4. And when I roll a 4, it tells me to add a fortification upgrade, which are these yellow ones, to the bottom of 2 air spires of my choice. So I'll give it to this high rise. And I'll just give it to this minaret. Okay. So that's the event phase. We go to the income phase. I start with 0 source, and I don't get any source and for any of these income phases, but for this one, no source. Let me go to the market phase. So I'm going to set up the market. So I'm going to do randomize just so it's fair. This is my option for my Earthscape, and I'm going to roll d6 for each of these 3 rows. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, 3. And lastly, 1. Okay, these are my market chips, which don't really matter in this first market phase because I have no source to spend and they're not buying anything, so nothing happens. Then we go to the build phase. Again, I have no source, so I'm not going to build anything, and neither are they. Then we go to the prep phase. So we'll set them up first. They get 3 Harriers, which are these ravens looking things. And they do get to start on their promoted side, which is that little star. So they've got 2 health, 2 attack, 4 movement, and quick strike, which means they get to attack before my spires fire, and they're all grouped together. So I'm just going to do the health, which is 2 of the topmost one. And basically when he dies, this top chip gets removed, and the next one spawns with full health. So you'll see as we go. So they start there in their gate, and I have 5 CP to spend. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to put out an Aegis. So he only cost me 4. So I'm going to lose, which is that yellow 4 at the top right. That's how much CP he costs. So I'm going to waste 1. But I like him because he's armored, which means whenever he's attacked, he ignores the first point of damage. And Cram also has armored. So I'm going to set him up there. That's all I have. I have 1 unit. So... and we're good to go. So we start the Onslaught phase. Oh, they also start, so they have this Regal Lookout. So they spawn an Elfin Kazi on top of it. So he's just going to sit there. He's got flying. Basically what he does is he waits for my hero to be within 3. And then on his movement phase, he will move adjacent to me and then blow up for 2 damage, damaging anything adjacent to him. But he will not move except for if he can get to one of my heroes. Or to my hero. So, alright, here we go. Onslaught phase. The first thing I'm going to do, let me pull out this reference just so I'm not missing anything. What's a good one? Here we go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is start of turn. So I check to see if the Campfire Mode happens, and that would happen if there are no enemy units, which there are. So I don't go into Campfire Mode. I have limited build options, but I have no source to use, so I'm not going to use that. And then I do my movement. So I can always move my hero before or after all of my minions. So I'll move my hero first. He has a movement of 2. 1, 2. And now my minion moves, and he has a movement of 2, and so this was a rule I was getting wrong. Minions can displace heroes, and they must if it can use its maximum movement that way. So because he can, he's going to displace, which means they swap spots. So he's moved his full 2 now. So after that, we check to see if Spires fire. This has a range of 3. This also has a range of 3, but I can't get to any of my units. So no Spires fire. Then it's Exploration, so I could look at this. It's a Sabissa. So I'm gonna choose to reveal it. So he has 4 health. He's going to sit right there. And he has what's called Toxic Secretion. Actually, I think it's the same one that I had last time. So basically, every time a unit moves adjacent to it, it takes a damage. But I'm going to kill it right here. So, it has no attack. We go to the attack phase now. So my minions must attack. So I'm going to choose to attack it for 2. And the Sabissa has no attack, so it can't retaliate. So nothing happens to my Aegis. And then I'm going to have Cram do 2, which will kill it off. I get a reward of, in the bottom right there, I get 4 source. So I'm going to tick this up to 4. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to see my arm reach across all the time. Next time I'll probably try and set it up from the other side. I don't know, I'm reaching both ways, so it is what it is. And because Cram defeated something, I get to level Cram up. So I think I'll just give him an armor. So all that is, it's essentially an extra, it's a fortification chip. So these act differently on heroes than they do on Spires. This just counts as an extra health chip. Whenever he loses health, he loses that first. So I'm done now. I've attacked, and now it goes to my enemy. And these guys have a movement of 4, and they're going to move along the path. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. I don't have any Spires, so I can't hit them. They can't attack anything, so it jumps right back to me. And I do my movement. 1, 2, and with Cram, I'm going to start working my way over here to destroy this. So, oops. 1, 2. So now we check to see if their Spires can hit any of my people, which they can. I'm within 3 of this, and both of my people are within 3 of this, so they're both going to hit. So when I'm determining the attack priority for this one, it is... I have it open somewhere. Okay, so for the AI Spire attack priority, first it checks to see if it's going to hit a hero it can defeat. Now it can only roll 1 die, the maximum damage is 2, so he cannot defeat my hero. He also can't defeat my minion. So then he's going to hit a hero it can damage, which is my hero. So this one's going to attack my hero. So we'll roll, he has 1 red chip. So Spires roll these dice. So he's going to roll this. He rolled a 1. don't know if you can see it. A 1. But Cram the Mighty is armored. So anytime he's attacked, he ignores the first point of damage. So I take 0 damage. Now this Minaret, this thing's got a range of 3. It's got 2 red chips, so it rolls 2 dice. And it's going to attack the Aegis. So it rolls 2. It rolled a 3. But because the Aegis is armored, he only takes 2. So he lives to fight another day. Although 3 is still bad to roll. I wanted the 0. Alright, here we go. So that's it for my turn. Neither of them can attack. So I'm done. Now it goes back to my enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no spires to hit him. So I can't do anything. Yep. So he can't attack. And so we're done. So it's back to me. I want to destroy this. Yeah, so let's go 1, 2. But now this Elfinkazi is going to come hit me. But I am at full health. Because this guy, my Aegis is going to die from the spires right here. I mean, unless I get really lucky. So yeah, I guess let's just hope we get lucky. 1, 2. Okay. So now we're going to check to see if the spires hit. So you know what I'm going to do is this is going to roll. First, it's going to see if it can defeat my hero. It can't. Now it checks to see if it can defeat a minion. It could. If it rolls a 2, it's going to defeat my minion. So I'm going to strategically choose this to attack first and then soak this one later. So here we go. I rolled a 1. He ignores the first point of damage, so he's alive. That way it doesn't attack Cram. And then we're going to use the Minaret. He's rolling 2 against him. He rolled 2, which is 1 damage, which is enough. My Aegis is dead. Now I get to attack. So with Cram, I will attack the Spire. And basically when you attack a Spire, any amount of damage will remove the bottommost upgrade. I could do 100 damage, and it will only remove 1 upgrade. The only exception to that is these fortification chips. You must do at least 2 damage to remove the bottom chip. Alright, so I'm done. Now it's back to them. So I checked the one that's furthest towards its mark, which is my gate, which is this Harrier. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. They're tied, so I get to choose. So I'm going to move the Harrier first. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why is because now my hero is within 3 of this Elfinkazi, so it's going to come and bomb me. So ready? It has flying. It has precious. It has a bunch of these. Whoops, I'm having the wrong side. So he has a bunch of these traits. So he's got flying, which means I'm not allowed to attack him unless I have a flying unit or a unit that has air defense. So Cram literally can't hit this guy. He also has precious, which means if he's the only minion on the board, then he just goes away. He also has Roost Room. The Roost Room means he should be sitting on top of something that has a roost. So this has 3 roost, which means that's what gives him his 3 movement. And then lastly is Glide Bomb, which is what he's going to do now. If he can damage my hero, he will. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, right in the middle, and then blow up. So he hits, and this is not an attack, so armor does not help. But luckily, he is going to damage his own units too, and his own Spire. So he does 2 to me, so I lose 1 health, and I'll lose that armored chip. Then he's going to do 1 to his own Spire. Then he's going to do 2 to his own person, which will kill it. Oops. And so in this case, so here's how the grouping works. There's 3 of them. He has 2 health. He just took 2 damage, so he's dead. So the top chip gets removed, and now we look at the next chip. He has 2 health, so he spawns there with 2 health. And then the Elfinkazi himself dies. So he did some good, some bad. And now we would check to see if this Harrier could attack. He can't, so it's back to me. And I think I'm going to move Cram and hit this guy because I don't want to take too much damage to my fortress. So I'll move. Let me check to see if the Spires can hit me. This has a range of 3. This no longer has range, so it can only hit adjacently. So no Spires can hit me, so I attack. And I will remove 2 damage. I don't get retaliated because he dies. I get his source reward of 1. Up to 5 source. This next dude comes out. And whenever I defeat something with Cram, I get an upgrade. So I'm going to take a ranged upgrade. So this means actually, you know what? I don't think I can take a ranged upgrade because I don't have range. Another way I've been cheating, I think. I just thought about that. I don't think I can take an upgrade unless I have range. Sorry, I'm going to check this rulebook here. I can't. The cheats. Okay, well. Oh man, that makes such a big difference. I've been cheating real hard. This is Munchkin. This is the new expansion. It's the new Munchkin and Marvel expansion crossover. Alright, I'll take an armored, I guess. Alright, well, put a very large asterisk next to my my 2 wins on this because I've been cheating. Dang it. Okay, well, that's my turn. So Harrier is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to get close to my gate. And now I don't have any spires, so I can't do anything. And the Harrier is going to attack my gate for 2. I'm down to 8. And the gate always retaliates for 1. Knocks him for 1. Back to me. I think I'm going to go kill this Harrier because I want another upgrade. And I want that source. Oh no, I can get 3 source from this. And an upgrade. Okay, yeah, I'll let the gate kill it. So I'm going to move. 1, 2. This spire can hit me because I'm adjacent to it. It rolls a 1. It rolled a 1, but I'm armored, so I block it. And then I will attack it, defeating it, which gives me 3 source. So I'm now up to 8. 8 source. This goes back. And I get an upgrade with Cram. I guess I give him another armored, just so he can survive, because that's my loss condition. And now it's to them. He's not going to move because he's already at my gate. He's going to hit my gate for 2, knock it down to 6. My gate retaliates for 1, killing the Harrier. And I get 1 source for that. So I have 9 source. I got money to spend. And as soon as the last minion is defeated, which it just was, the wave immediately ends. So now we're going to go back to wave 2. The heirs are going to take the first turn. First thing we do is roll the event die. So we'll roll a d6. I got a 2. When I roll a 2, I add an attack upgrade to Darb, even if he's not in play. So this is Darb sitting back here. He's going to come out with 1, 2, 3 attack, which is not good. Okay, income phase. I get no extra source this income. Market phase, the first thing we do is clear the market. And restock the market. So I'll roll for each column. We got a 2. We got a... That's how you roll, baby! Roll so good. I have a tray and I missed. A 3. And a 1. Okay. And then we also get one of these. So they never buy anything unless it tells you that they do. So he's not buying anything. So now I need to decide, because I do have source. What is dexterity? If damage from a retaliating unit would defeat this unit, instead reduce the damage to 0. So he can't die by retaliation. That's pretty cool. I can't recruit heroes. There's no point in that. Now, I've found that if I can cut this off and make them go around, it buys me a lot of time. So I think I am going to buy this. This cost me 2. So we'll knock it down to 7. And then when I go to my build phase, so that ends the market. You only buy one thing. So market phase ends. We go to the build phase. They take their turn first, normally, which is nothing. But this time it says, add an attack upgrade to the bottom of an air spire of my choice. So I will add it to this high rise back here. Now I get to do my build phase. So... Yeah, let's put this out. And then I can immediately build on this source well a spire if I want. I'm just trying to decide if I want to spend my source on that. Or I can optionally also just build spires, or I can upgrade my fortress and really, I need to upgrade my fortress so I can build siege towers. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm gonna build on it. So I'm gonna build a dispatch platform, which cost me 4 source, so I'm down to 3. And this comes in with 1 attack and 1 range. And I will build this here. And I can keep building if I want. So I could add another... I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend my last 3 source to add a 3rd upgrade here. And add a... ranged. Okay. So this thing can hit something from 3 away. Okay. So we're done with the... oh. This thing's going to spawn an Elfenkazi. And it's going to come hit me on turn 1. And it will also knock off that upgrade I just built. That's not good. Maybe I don't build it. And just go back up to 7. Yeah, okay. I go back up by 7. Because there's no point in spending that if I'm just going to lose it. Okay. I'll just keep my 7 for now, I guess. I mean, I can do build actions later. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, we'll set them up. They get 2 promoted Harriers, a non-promoted Joust, and a promoted Harrier all grouped together. Down here. Alright, they're ready to go. And then I get 7 points to spend, and I also get an upgraded Architect. So I get a free upgraded Architect, which is awesome. And I get 7 CP to spend. So Architects are really good because they can build stuff for you for free. And I really need to get what's called a Raise Spire here, which can actually damage other spires. So... I got 7 to spend. I like this armor, but he costs 4. And I'd like to get another Architect out. So I think I'm going to take an Architect and a Dispatch. So that's 3 and 4 in that yellow. So that's 7. And I think I'm going to group them together so my builder can survive. So when you group, the green is their movement. They both have 2. That's not going to focus, but they both have 2. And if I were to group them, I can't group a faster unit under a slower unit. But because of the same, I can group them. So I'm going to put 3 health because that's the top minion, and I'm going to stack them on top of the Architect here. Okay. Now we go to the Onslaught Phase, in which they immediately get an Elfenkazi here, who is immediately going to just come out and blow up. 1, 2, 3. He blows up, hits me for 2. 1. Actually, I'll just lose both my armored. Now he's gone for the round at least. Okay, and now they're going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any spires to hit. They don't have anything they can attack, so it's to me. And now that the Elfenkazi's gone, I'm going to take one of my 2 limited build actions. So I have 2. I will mark that there to say I've done 1. I'm going to spend 4 source down to 3. And then now I'm going to build this dispatch tower. Oh, but I don't have influence there. So I have to build here first, which, okay, go back again, back up to 7. I'm not going to take a build action yet. Okay, I'm just going to move my minions. So this dude's going to move 1, 2, Architect moves 3, but he's stuck, so that's it. Spire can't hit me. Am I going to move with Cram? I only have 4 health left, and if I die, I lose. And if I start to come over here and hit this, I'm within range of this. So I think I just don't move for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move back there. No, you know what? I'll move right there. for now. Okay, so that ends my turn. Yeah, so they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. No spires that can hit them. They can't attack anything, so it's back to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, and now I can actually move again if I want. I'm too afraid. Yeah, I guess I'll move there. Okay, now their spires can hit me. This spire specifically. It can roll 4 damage, so it's going to check to see which one it can defeat. It could defeat either of them, but I'm going to choose for it to roll against my dispatch. So it rolls 2 dice. He only rolled a 1, so my dispatch survives. And now I get to attack. My architect can't attack anything. Actually, I could optionally look at this, but I don't want to because there are some things that make me attack it, and I can't let that builder die. I need him to build here. So I'm not going to look at it. So he can't attack anything. He has a range of 2, so he actually can hit this bird for 1. And he will. So that's my turn. Next is going to be them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any spires, and he can't attack, so that ends its turn. Now it's to me. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the builder special ability, or the builder keyword says, I'll read it exactly, actually. I ain't trying to mislead nobody here. Alright, builder. Before or after this unit's movement, you may choose one of the following at no cost. I could either build a dispatch platform on an adjacent source while ignoring influence, which is awesome. Promote an adjacent dispatch platform to a siege tower, keeping existing upgrades, or add an upgrade to an adjacent spire, ignoring upgrade capacity. Then if it's on its basic side, it gets removed. And if it's on its promoted side, it flips to basic. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to build a dispatch platform for free right here. And because I did that, I have to take my promoted builder or my promoted architect and flip them down to non-promoted. So boom. And now I check to see if their spires can hit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Their spires can't hit me. Oh, actually, I'm going to move my hero. Do some damage here. So spires can't hit me, so now it's to my attack. I'm going to use my dispatch to do 1 range damage here. Yeah. That gets me 1 source point. So I'm up to 8. And then that spawns another Harrier underneath. Now if I kill this Harrier, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So now I'll use Cram to deal 2 damage to this Harrier, which kills it. I get another source, I'm up to 9. And this spawns a Joust, which has 3 health under him. And then my Architect can't attack anything because he's not adjacent to anything. So that's my turn, now they're up. He's gonna move 1 closer. I do have a Spire that can hit him, but he has Quick Strike, which means he actually gets to attack before my Spires fire. So the attack priority for them is opposing Fortress Gate, which he can't hit. Opposing Hero he can defeat, which he cannot. Opposing Spire he can defeat, he's not within range. Opposing Faction Minion he can defeat. So he can defeat my Dispatch, so that's what he will do. He's going to kill my Dispatch, which pops up my Architect underneath with 4 health. I don't get to retaliate because I died. But now my Spire gets to fire. So I will roll 1 attack die against the Joust. And I rolled a 1, so he takes a damage. Oh, and when I defeated a minion with Cram, I got to upgrade. So I will take an Armored, or a Fortification. Okay, that's their turn. So what I'm going to do now is One, 2, 3, 4. So before or after they move, I can do something. So I'm going to promote this dispatch platform to a siege tower. So I flip it over, and I keep its current upgrade. So now this has an ability called Raise, which says at the start of my turn, I can use this to attack another tower, another spire. which normally spires can't attack spires. That's going to help me whittle this gigantic beast down. And this, so there's no more Elfin Kazis. So, and then because he's non-promoted, he just goes away. He did his job. He's tired. He's going back. He's going back home. And now I need to decide if I want to... I can add another upgrade here. Yes, I think I'd do that. So yeah, I'll do the same thing with him because there's 3 options. Second option you can do is just add an upgrade to an existing tower, ignoring the upgrade restrictions. But this can hold 4 anyways, so I will give this now another range, so it can start picking away at this, because now it's within range 3. And then with my hero, oh, so now I check to see if the spires fire. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not within range. And now I will attack this Joust with Cram, dealing 2 damage, which gets me 2 source. I'm up to 11. The Joust dies, revealing the last Harrier underneath. And I get an upgrade. I will take another one of these. And that ends my turn. So now, this little homie's going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has Quick Strike, so he would attack before there's nothing for him to attack. Now I check to see if my Spire can hit him, which it can. So I will roll. And I don't want to kill him here. I only rolled a 1. Alright, good. So he lives, which means I get another turn. So at the start of my turn, I get to use this to raise. So I'm going to roll 1. Oh my god, I rolled a blank. No! Okay. That's annoying. So now I need to decide if I think I can chump a huge hit, or if I just stay put. Oh, you know what I'm going to do though? At the start of my turn, I'm going to take one of my limited build actions here and pay to upgrade this. So it cost me 4 source because it will be the 4th upgrade, and I'll throw that there. So now this gets to roll 2 attack dice. So that's better to get rid of that. Because if I move here, this will roll 1 against me, and this will roll 2 against me. And then the round's going to end after he goes one more time because my gate's going to kill it. So now I just need to decide, can I survive this? I mean, I definitely can survive, but can I survive it once we get to the next wave? Because this is going to spawn an Elfin Kazi, which means I'm going to take 2 damage right off the bat right there when it gets to their turn. But I do get to go first. Oh, I can't even get there this turn. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just work my way back so I don't get hit by the Elfin Kazi. Right? Right? Right. Right? Sure. Okay. Then they get to go. So I'll have 7 source left. Sure. Okay. 1, 2. They're gonna attack They get to attack before my Spire fires. So they're gonna attack my gate for 2, knock it down to 4, and then I retaliate. My gate retaliates against them, killing them. I get 1 source up to 8, and that immediately ends the round. All right. Or the wave. I'm sorry. So we're into wave 3 of 4. First thing I'm going to do, and remember, so just to revisit the win conditions, at the end of wave 4, each one of their minaret spires needs to be defeated. They only have 1 currently, but it's this big boy here. That's one of the objectives. The second objective is for all of their spires to be defeated, and the third objective is to destroy their fortress gate as well, which still has 10 health because I've done no damage to it. So right now, not great. Turning chips and neoprene mats. Yeah, has to be one of the peaks of modern gaming. I agree. I feel like my only complaint with it is that sometimes I like it nice and tight, so it turns nice. But sometimes they're a little loose. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. All right. Event phase. Here we go. Roll the die. I rolled a 2. That gives Darb another attack. So, and then at the beginning of wave 3, he's going to get deployed. So Big Boy Darb is coming out to play. Alright. We go to the income phase. No source is awarded to me. Now we go to the market phase. So I need to clear the market. We're going to throw this out. I'm going to roll the die for each market lane. Got a 1. I got a 3. And a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so looking at the market, I can't buy him because he's a hero. This is the equipment that you can only put onto a hero that's going to be deployed, so I can't use that either. This is a minion, so I could use him. So let's see what Improved does. Yeah, I gotta sit my LaCroix. That's right. We're getting fancy over here. Improve. When this unit ends its movement adjacent to a friendly spire, you may spend 2 source to add any upgrade to that spire, ignoring upgrade capacity. Wow, that's very good, actually. He has 4 health. If I can have him land here, and then there again, whew, that could be really good here. That could be really good. Cost me 3 source at 8. Oh, this should be gone. I don't know why I put that there. I should put it there. But at the end of the round, it's clear. So if I take that, I won't really be able to build anything. But maybe I just save my source. Yeah, maybe I just save my source. Okay, yeah, I'll buy him. So it cost me 3, so it's knocked down to 5. I'll buy this. So this is a minion. If you buy a minion from the market, you can just place it next to your barracks, and when you go to your deployment phase, he costs you no CP, so you can just add him to your deployment. So that's what I will do. And then when you buy a chip from the market, it immediately gets replaced. Build phase, they're not building anything because it's normal. Now it goes to me if I want to build anything. I only have 5, so I think I'm just going to save my source for now. And now we go to the preparation phase. So they're going to have a promoted Harrier on the very top. And then a group, promoted Joust, promoted Harrier, promoted Harrier. So he's got 4 health. And then Darb on the bottom. Oops. So this is their deployment stack. And I have 9 points to spend. I kind of want to get another architect going and just upgrade the crap out of the siege tower. Although, so Darb has flying, which means I can't hit him unless I have air defense, which I don't, except for on one type of minion, or flying. I don't have flying on anything. So my options with Darb are to let him just come and smack me and I retaliate against him, but he has an attack of 4. So that means I'll be taking 3 and hitting him back for 2 every time. He has 5 health. Man, that's not good. That is not good. That's not good at all. What do I do? Crap. 3, 6. I mean, I gotta get at least 1 dispatch. That cost me 3 out of 9. I think I take another builder. I'm at 7, so then that only leaves me with the Battleborn. And hopefully this is enough. I'm gonna put the Battleborn on top of the dispatch so I can get my ranged a little later. This dude has a movement of, let's see, the guy I picked up 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I want him on top. He has a move. And then I'll put my architect on the bottom. 4 health. There's my stack. Alright, we're good to go. Wave 3, here we go. I get to take the first turn. At the start of my turn, I can raise. So, oh, they get an Elfin Kazi here. Now, do I raise this? I think I raised this. So I'm going to roll 2 dice against this. Right? I mean, what do I roll against? It pretty much guarantees me a damage there. Well, I have to roll 2. No, let's just get rid of the Spire. Or roll 2. So I remove the bottom upgrade. Now this only has a range of 1. And now I move. So let's start with this. 1, 2, 3. This dude moves 2. Architect can only move 1. And with Cram, now their hero is going to start flying directly towards me, which is not good. But I think for now, I want to get out of the way of this Elfin Kazi, so I think I move back here. Yeah, and he can't hit me. Okay, so now before I do anything else, this can hit me, so it will. Oh my gosh, please don't roll a 4. I rolled a 1, alright. Papa bless. Alright, that's my turn. So now we're going to start their turn with the Harrier on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the Joust, which moves 3, gets stuck. And lastly, Darb. He only moves 2. He moves towards me. So he's going to go there. My Spires can't hit anything. Actually, oh yeah, I can't hit the Elfin Kazi because I don't have air defense. So that just ends the round. So now, or their turn. Now it's back to me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, improve, I think it's after I move, right? When it ends its movement adjacent to a friendly Spire, which it did, I can spend 2 swords to upgrade it beyond its capacity. Well, let's do that. So 3. I mean, I don't really need to give it another range, I don't think. Let's just give it another attack. Boom. Okay. Am I removing Cram? Should I have moved Cram? I'm about to get stuck. Because if next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he only moves 3. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3. I could move him here. 1, 2. So I'm going to be stuck for 2 turns. That's not good. I'm stuck. I mean, optionally before I moved, right, I could move my hero. He was here. I could have gone 1, 2. And this would go 1, displace me. 2, 3. So that ends the same. 1 displaces me. That's 2. And then 1 displaces me. So everything else is exactly the same, but I have a little bit more cover. I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so everything else would have been the same. Although I did not have this thing roll. Oh, we're not, this is where we're at. Okay, so now the Spire is fire. So he can hit my Builder. He can hit my Architect. Can't hit anything else. So he can kill my Battleborn. He can kill my Architect. I think my Architect's going to die anyways, and I want my Battleborn to get a little bit further. So I'm going to have him roll against my Architect. I did 3. That's perfect. Because I'm going to sacrifice my Builder to get an upgrade here anyways. Okay. Nothing to attack. Their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And he's just going to start flying this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I could choose. But I think I want this because he's going to die at some point. I want my flying, my air defense guy to hit him. Okay. Did I raise at the start of my turn? I didn't. So I'm going to raise here on this. A 3. I did it. Got 1 down. So this thing no longer has ranged. Okay. They're moving. I check my Spires. This can hit him, so he will for 3 dice. That's juicy. He dead. He dead. And I get 1 source. I'm up to 4 source. Okay. And they can't attack anything, so it's back to me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. After my builder or my architect moves, I'm going to use his builder ability, send him back home, and get another upgrade on this siege tower. 1, 2, 3. I could bump it to 4, and then just do that again next round, so I could hit all of their towers. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, let's give him another range. Okay. Oh, at the start of my turn, I got a raise. I keep forgetting. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, so what happens if I kill this tower with the Elfin Kazi on it? Okay. If this unit starts a turn off of a roost because its roost was defeated, it will move adjacent to an opposing hero if possible. If it cannot, it will move adjacent to the closest opposing minion or spire. So it's going to come blow up one of my minions then. If I defeat that. I mean, the spire's not doing a whole lot right now. Yeah, let's hit the minaret. 2 damage. That is enough to knock off this bottom upgrade. Alright. That was my raise. I moved. We checked their spires. This thing can hit 1, 2, 3. This guy, so it will. It's gonna roll 2. He did 3. That's enough to kill him. So this is a market minion, so he's just gone. Man, I'm done. All right, and then I guess I didn't move Cram. Should I move Cram? Is there anywhere that's worth moving him to? If I move him here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Now the Elfin Kazi was going to blow this up too. Okay. Cram can't attack anything though. Although I could look at this. And risk it for the biscuit. No, I'll wait till the Elfin Kazi blows up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Alright. Start of their turn. Technically, Bard is the most, or whatever, Darb is the closest, so he's going to move 2 towards me. I can move him here, or here. If I move him there, he's going to attack my Spire. If I move him, yeah, but then if I move him here, okay, yeah, let's move him here, because then this Elfin Kazi will do 1 to the Spire. Oh, but I wanted to do 1 to Bard. Okay. Let's move him there. Oh, shit. I'm about to get rocked right here, actually. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So, here we go. Next, the Elfin Kazi is going to go. 1, 2, 3, and blow up. So he does 2 to me. He does 2 to Bard. He does enough to remove 1 attachment from my tower. Or not Bard. I keep calling him Bard because he's a bird. Darb. Alright, and then he's gone. Elfin Kazi is gone. So all that was a movement, and now this dude's going to move. Now, I check to see... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this dude's got Eager and Fury Strike. So Eager... Oh, when this unit attacks a minion, displace the minion prior to dealing damage, and then Fury Kick deals damage to all opposing units. That's fine. So he can't displace me because I'm a hero. So he's going to hit me for 2, I block 1, and I retaliate back for 2. And he gets to do that before my Spire fires, but now my Spire is going to fire for 3 attack damage, or 3 dice. And my only target is that. I did 4, that's enough to kill him and get me 2 source, and then the Harrier pops up underneath. 2 source, I'm up to 6. Okay. Now it's my turn. At the start, I'm going to raise this tower so an Elfin Kazi doesn't come back next round. Dead. And that gets me 3 source. It's a Regal Lookout, which is back in the high rise. 3 source. Oh, I'm up to 9. And now this dude's gonna move 2. And if I kill the Harrier, I will level up, but then this will fire against me. And then this will hit me. And then he'll hit me. So I think I gots to go back. 1, 2. I think I gotta do it. So this can't hit any of my units. My units can't hit anything. Although I could look at this, I'm not going to. So then they get to go. Darb's gonna go. Or what's his name? Darb. Yeah, Darb. 1, 2, 3. And he actually would move here. He moves laterally. He wants to use all his movement. Now he gets to attack before I attack. Or before my spires go because he has quick strike. So he hits me for 2. I do retaliate for 1. And now my spires can fire. So I'm going to fire on this dude. I can't hit Darb because I don't have air defense. How am I going to survive this? I only have 3 health. Well, as soon as the minions go, the round ends. This might be close. I might die here. Alright, whatever. I have to raise this guy. Okay, he's dead. That gets me 1 source, and then the last Harrier is out. So I'm up to 10 source. Last Harrier is out. To me, I'm going to raise this first. For 2 damage, that's enough to knock off the bottom. Let me move my Battleborn. And I run with Darb. Because there's nothing for me to... I can't build anything. I mean, I could build a dispatch platform, but that doesn't have air defense, so it's not really helping me out. I'm not worried about my gate right now. Although this is going to hit that, which is annoying. Man, that's annoying. 1, 2. I just gotta survive, I think, until my minions are dead. He's gonna start the next round by hitting me. Shit. Might be in trouble. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. So this is gonna hit my Battleborn for 2. Dead. Oh, but look at this. Look at this planning. My dispatch pops out. Boom. And my dispatch has range and air defense. So there we go. I'm gonna hit him for 1. Just like that. So at least he's down to 2, which means when he hits me, I'll retaliate and kill him. Although I'll get to that when I get to it, but basically he won't be dead. Okay, now it's their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This thing is gonna attack my spire before my spire gets to fire. Okay. Now my spire fires back. Now I only have 2 dice with it. That's enough to kill it. That gets me a CP. Up to 11. And now it's my turn. Now Campfire Mode is if there were no opposing units. So because there's an opposing hero, my hero does not go into Campfire Mode. Although I have 11 to build. I think I'm just going to save all my source for the next round. So now I'm not worried about him. I can take 1 more hit and be okay. So I'm going to start making my way back up. 1, 2. And I have to move him. 1, 2. This spire's going to hit my guy. And hopefully not kill him. I mean, it won't matter anyways. Okay, definitely killed him. Okay, actually, it does matter because as soon as the final minion, solid flavor. Keep that skull. Oh, yeah, look at This is from a couple Halloweens ago, but man, it's a solid. Look at that thickness. It's a thick koozie. Here, hold on. Let me get you a little bit of this. Alright. And a little bit of this. Yeah, here's a little bit clicking and clacking. A little bit click, a little bit clack. Sometimes when you put the poker chips together, it clicks and it clacks. Alright, here we go. That ends the wave. All the minions are dead. I don't have a choice. The wave ends. So, oh no. Oh no. Wait, does he have an attack of 4? Oh, he does. Okay, well, I need to strategically move a different way then. Oh, shit. Josh not good. I thought he only had an attack of 3. He had 3 attack upgrades. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go back. Thick koozie. Chill. Alright, so let me dial this back a second here. I don't think I can. Because I think I lose, guys. I think I'm gonna die right here. I thought he only had 3 total attack, which with armored I wouldn't die, but because he has 4, I think I am gonna die. Although I guess what I could have done is spent one of my build actions. No, he's still gonna move up against me. Shit. Did I lose? Okay, I was here. Well, first, he was there, right? Because Elfinkazi hit him and me in my tower. So that means, how can I avoid him? If I go 1-2, then he goes 1-2. If I go 1-2, then he goes 1-2 and hits me. 1-2, 1-2 and he hits me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did I just fucking lose? This whole time I thought I only had 3 attack. Turns out he got 4. Which means I'm in big trouble because I am slow. I'm so slow. What could I have done differently? It's like I could go into my fortress to start healing, but then he goes after my gate. And I think, so he was here, I was there. So if I went 1-2, he'd go 1-2. 1-2 into my gate. He starts working for that. And then at the end of the next round, he comes up, hits my gate. Although, oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I can do that. So I'm pretty sure, I don't even know where I'm going to find it in the rules. I think your hero can go back into your gate. Repairing your gate? No, okay. Return to fortress. A hero may return to your fortress by moving back onto your fortress gate. You may do so even if there's a deployment stack. Wait, what? Oh. So it returns and recovers its full health? But then it's going to attack my gate. And then I lose anyways. Guys, no. No. Shit. Stupid Darb. I thought you only had 2 attack. Or 3 attack. Okay, right? There's nothing I can do. Am I blind? The only thing I could potentially do is if I had moved here and I had checked this. But I don't want to flip it unless I know that that's my only option. And then I gotta pray it's something I can defeat and get an upgrade. So I can soak one hit. Although my chances are much higher with that. But if I stay there, this will also hit me. Frick, man. Frick. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Frick. Damn it. I was feeling good too. I've got everything else super under control. I just misread. Or didn't misread, but I miscounted. Frick. I think this is it, guys. I think I lose. Because he's going to do 4. And I can only block 1. And I only got 3 health. So, I'm going to just fudge it a little bit. And say I peeked at this. It's a wounded priest. So he's got 4 health. He has recruitable. What's recruitable? Can I spend source and recruit him? I'm cheating, guys. Actually, technically I would have moved here. Recruitable. At the end of my turn, if my faction attacked this unit and it's not under the control of another faction, I may gain control of it. Okay, well I have to do that. So I'm going to attack him for 2. He retaliates for 2. So I'm down to 1, which is somehow better, I guess. And then I will recruit him. And then this dude would have moved 2 and attacked him for 4 and killed him. Then it would have been my turn. And I would have moved there, and he would have moved here. And then we're into Campfire Mode. But then they take the first turn. He's just going to come up and kill me. Alright, I lose. No! I miscounted. That's a bummer. I was doing super good, too. If I would have been able to survive that attack. 'Cause basically what happens, he has dodge. He's flying and dodge, which is, I'm not allowed to attack him. But, yeah, I can still retaliate against him. So what I was thinking is, I've got 3 health, and he can only do 3 attack, which means I block 1, I would take 2. Sorry, I would take 2, I'd be down to 1, retaliate against him, which is his last health. And what dodge is instead of killing him, you reduce the damage to 0, remove all of his upgrades, and flip him. Not only is 1 attack, which means he can never damage me with my armored. So then I'm Gucci. He's just going to fly around and bother me, but he's not going to attack me for anything. So I don't have to deal with him for the rest of the game. But unfortunately, it be like that sometime. Sometime you don't count. Well, that's it, guys. I lost. But that's definitely a better idea of like a more realistic difficulty.